of confusion across the border. I'm talking about Bangladesh right now. Remember, the BCB is still in talks with the ICC over getting the venues changed for their matches as far as the upcoming T20 World Cup is concerned. What exactly has happened today? I'm here to tell you about that. I remember telling you guys a while back as well, sometime last week when this story began to grow, that you've not heard the last of it, and there is a lot of confusion in the BCB. We reported to you back then as well that there are multiple factions in the BCB. Some wanted this hardline stance, some did not want such a stance, some wanted to be more accommodative. Look at what has happened today. It's a divided house and everyone's singing their own tunes. The advisor to the Bangladesh Cricket Board had claimed in a public space that the ICC security department had indeed confirmed to the Bangladesh Cricket Board that there is indeed a security threat to the Bangladesh players for the T20 World Cup. But just a few hours later, what has happened now is that the Bangladesh Cricket Board has now issued an official statement giving a clarification, but that clarification turns out to be a contradiction to what the advisor had claimed. Now, what has the BCB said in its press conference, in its press release? Let me tell you about the details of that. First things first, the BCB says that there was an internal communication that had happened, and the claims that were made by the advisor were actually something that was meant to be that for internal communication, and it wasn't supposed to be put out. I'll read out exactly what it is to you in just a moment, but just want to give you a sense of what exactly has happened. So, in the press release, Bangladesh say that there was a communication, but that was for internal purposes, internal reference. It was for security assessments, yes, are happening, but what we were told from the ICC was for internal communication purposes, and nothing was official about that. So direct contradiction to what the sports advisor had said just a few hours back. The other thing of note as far as this press release is concerned is that BCB have also confirmed now that they still haven't heard from the ICC. Remember, they've written two letters. The second letter is what they're awaiting a response to. The first time that they cited security concerns, the ICC had given them assurance that, listen, you need not worry about the security arrangement. The players will be safe. But the BCB had written a second letter stating that there are other stakeholders as well that they're worried about. They're worried about the fans, the sponsors, the other delegations that will be traveling to India, and they cited the present environment as a prime reason for that. So, to that, the ICC had said uh, to the second letter, in fact, the ICC is not responded yet. Plenty of meetings happening on the sidelines. I can also tell you that since Jai Shah was there in Vadodara yesterday, some of the ICC operations team members were also there. That is something I've picked up, and certainly those discussions are happening on the sidelines. But till date, as I speak with you guys, in fact, there is no official communication that has happened from the ICC to the BCB with regards to the second letter that was written. The first time the letter was written, ICC tried giving assurance. Now, though, that response is still awaited. We still don't know many possibilities even now. You don't know if the ICC agrees and takes all the matches to Sri Lanka. You don't know if the ICC tells the BCB that, listen, too late, whatever, you've got to play your matches here in India, security will be taken care of. Does the BCP, if it's told the latter, then tell the ICC that, listen, we're forfeiting the competition, you get yourself an associate nation, but we're not traveling to India? All of those possibilities still remain. We've not heard much from the BCCI as well, but remember, they're a very important party in this matter as well, and certainly the BCCI also keeping a close eye on this particular issue. That's it as far as this. In fact, just hold on there since I have your attention. And as I said earlier as well, I'll share exactly with you what that press release says. I'll just read the important bits. It says, and this is the second paragraph of that press release, which says that the correspondence cited today by the advisor of the Ministry of Youth and Sports was in reference to an internal communication between the BCB and the ICC security department related to threat assessment for the Bangladesh cricket team. This does not constitute a formal response from the ICC to the BCB's request of relocation of Bangladesh's venues. That's number one. The other thing that it says is the BCB reiterates that it has formally raised concerns regarding venue arrangement and has requested relocation. The board confirms that it is still awaiting an official response from the ICC on this particular matter. Exactly the two things that I told you were the big takeaways from this official communication, or should I say, the drama that we've seen happen in Bangladesh over the course of the last few hours. It continues to be a developing story. Still, all possibilities remain, as I said as well. In case you're joining me right now, do go all the way back. I've tried breaking down the drama that took place in Bangladesh with regards to relocation, with regards to claims being made about the ICC agreeing to the security threat, the safety threat that there is for the Bangladesh cricket team players. I've tried explaining what exactly has happened in this stream. So do go all the way back and listen to the entire thing. I thank you all for giving me your time. And if you're new over here to the Sports Today network, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Plenty of other stories also already on the page. Do go ahead and check them out. Thank you so much. Bye bye.